tell me what I'm feeling now. Like you're the one who's figured out the workings of my head. You put the words inside my mouth somehow, and then you criticize the very things you think I said. I'm sick of standing in a looking glass that only shows me the reflection of somebody else. A cheap invention that was built to pass, a false inspection of the person I can take myself. So take a piece of what I'm made of. I'm not the person you're afraid of. I'm everything you tried to bury underground, and I'm the certainty you're hearing in the sound. So take a piece of what I'm made of. It's all that's left of what you preyed on. I'm everything you tried to push away and drown, and I'm the certainty you're hearing in the sound. And in the end, you'll see the proof. You can't rewrite the ugly truth. You want a war? I'll give you one. You'll see exactly what you've trust like it's a simple thing, a given part, a given piece that I'm supposed to give. But every promise has a hollow ring, when all you offer is a cage and tell me how to live. I'm through pretending that I'm so secure. I'm done with acting like the things you do don't get to me. But all that weakness just becomes the cure. It sharpens my resolve and shows me what I have to be. So take a piece of what I'm made of. I'm not the person you're afraid of. I'm everything you tried to bury underground, and I'm the certainty you're hearing in the sound. So take a piece of what I'm made of. It's all that's left of what you preyed on. I'm everything you tried to push away and drown, and I'm the certainty you're hearing in the sound. The sound. What I'm made of. The sound. What I'm made You pour the poison in the ground, and then you act surprised at what I found. You are the kerosene, I am the kindling. An ugly scene is where this is beginning, and it's a chain reaction set to blow. A chemical balance with nowhere to go. You push and watch the pressure grow. We're just a detonation waiting for the show. You use your words like currency for pain, a casual transaction in the acid rain. You cultivate the conflict, feed the strain, and then you ask me why I can't remain compose and calm, a statue in the hall. You chip away at me and wait for me to fall. You write your insults on my inner wall, and then you act offended when I've read them all. You are the kerosene, I am the kindling. An ugly scene is where this is beginning, and it's a chain reaction set to blow. A chemical imbalance with nowhere to go. You push and watch the pressure grow. We're just a detonation waiting for the show. This whole foundation soaked in what you spill, a toxic saturation of your iron will. I've got a bitter taste I cannot kill, a combination that is meant to make me ill. So don't you lecture me on self-control when you're the one who's digging in this hole. You're not just satisfied with taking toll, you want the satisfaction of a swallowed soul. And it's a chain reaction set to blow, a chemical imbalance with nowhere to go. You push and
built these walls up piece by piece with my own two hands, forged from the wreckage of your broken plans. A barricade against the weight of your demands, a fortress where nobody understands that every plate of steel is hiding something torn, a memory of a battle since the day that I was born. And every rivet is a promise I have sworn to keep the quiet from becoming a raging storm. This armor keeps me safe from you. It's true, but it's so heavy, it's breaking me in two. I can't feel anything, and I think that includes you. This armor is a prison I can't see my way through. You throw your words against the surface just to hear the sound, a hollow percussion on this sacred ground. You think you're getting closer, but the weakness can't be found. I've sealed the cracks so tightly nothing gets around, and I can hear you getting frustrated from the other side, as if your feelings are the only things I have to hide. It's not about my weakness, it's about my foolish pride. It's about the part of me that gave up long ago and died. This armor keeps me safe from you. It's true, but it's so heavy, it's breaking me in two. I can't feel anything, and I think that includes you. This armor is a prison I can't see my way through. I've forgotten what it feels like underneath, to feel the air upon my skin, to grip my teeth. I don't know how to take it off, I've lost the key. Is this protection or is it just what's left of me? This armor keeps me safe from you. It's true, but it's so heavy, it's breaking me in two. I can't feel anything, and I think that includes you. This armor is a prison I can't see my way through.
By 808 Energy.
You talk of healing like it's something I forgot, and add a new wound to the collection that I've got. You say it's nothing, just a minor tiny spot, but you're the one who aimed and you're the one who took the shot. I'm getting used to all the casual cruelty now. I'm getting used to all the things that you allow yourself to say and do, and then you take a bow, as if the injury is something to be proud of anyhow. And I pretend it doesn't sting, the apathy that your words bring. It's just another broken thing that I'll get used to carrying. It's just another scar to add to the design, another piece of evidence I should have seen the sign. You think it's nothing and I'll tell you that I'm fine, but it's just another scar that proves your part was never mine. You pick the scab to see if it will bleed again. You like to test the limits of my pain, and when I react you act like I'm insane, and tell me all my feelings are completely vain. I'm not a monument for your projected hurt, I'm not the ground for you to bury all your dirt. I'm not a lesson that you never seem to learn, I'm just the consequence of every bridge you've ever burned. And I pretend it doesn't sting. The apathy that your words bring, it's just another broken thing that I'll get used to carrying. It's just another scar to add to the design. Another piece of evidence I should have seen the sign. You think it's nothing and I'll tell you that I'm fine, but it's just another scar that proves your part was never mine. I trace the lines, they tell a story I can't stand to read. A testament to all the times I let you bleed me. And every mark is a betrayal of a different creed. A garden planted with a hateful, bitter seed. It's just another scar to add to the design. Another piece of evidence I should have seen the sign. You think it's nothing and I'll tell you that I'm fine, but it's just another scar that proves your part was never mine. It was never mine. Just another sign. Just another scar.
The shaking's over, but the floor is weak. Another problem that you couldn't keep. I'm checking for the cracks in the foundation, the product of your hostile occupation, of every corner of my own headspace. You left a ruin you can't replace, and I can build on top of this terrain. This tainted ground, this acid tasted rain. You walk away and say the danger's gone, but I'm the one who has to live on. And I can feel the tremor start again, a low vibration right beneath my skin. I know it's just a memory of when it all came down. I'm living in the aftershock of what Another calculation, another blank equation. This is a zero-sum game we play. You take a piece of me, I lose a piece of me each day. There's no victory, just slow decay. In this zero-sum game we both just waste away. You make a move and I react in turn. Another lesson that I'll never learn. A point of no return is what you earned. You just keep pushing till there's nothing left to feel the hurt. It's just a pattern, a predictable routine, a quiet violence playing out behind the scene. You say you're trying to keep your own hands clean, but you don't care about the space that's in between. Every step forward is a step behind. Losing myself while I'm losing my mind. A way to win that I can't seem to find. Leaving it all behind. This is a zero-sum game we play. You take a piece of me, I lose a piece of me each day. There's no victory, just slow decay. In this zero-sum game we both just waste away. Buying away energy. I'm tired of keeping score of all the pain, the constant tally of the loss and gain. A pointless battle fought in acid rain that only leaves a deep and lasting stain. And I can't tell where you end and I begin. This toxic fusion from beneath the skin. There's no way out and no way to give in. A war of attrition I can never win. Every step forward is a step behind. Losing myself while I'm losing my mind. A way to win that I can't seem to find. Leaving it all behind. This is a zero-sum game we play. You take a piece of me, I lose a piece of me each day. There's no victory, just slow decay. In this zero-sum game we both just waste away. Just waste away in this slow decay. It's just a game we play. watching the slow turning tide. You tell me that I'm vital, that I'm part of the machine. You tell me that I'm helping to keep the process clean. But every single action is a part of your design, and every single victory is yours. It isn't mine. I'm sick of your direction, sick of all the praise for walking through this perfectly constructed gilded maze. You want a monument to stand for all your days, but I'm the one who's burning underneath your steady gaze.
And I'm starting to see the strings attached to me, a reflection of a person that I can't be. This isn't who I am, and I can't make you see. This whole illusion is collapsing. I'm just a figurehead, hollow and empty inside. You pull the strings and I've got nowhere left to hide. This isn't power, it's just a place to put your pride. I'm just a figurehead,
Watching the slow turning tide. Bringing away energy. So take the crown. It was never mine to wear. Let it all fall down. I don't even care. The throne you built for me was just a gilded chair, and the weight of your expectations is too much to bear.
I'm just a figurehead, hollow and empty inside. You pull the strings and I've got nowhere left to hide. This isn't power, it's just a place to put your pride.
I'm just a figurehead. Watching the slow turning
In hindsight, it was always in plain sight, in the harsh daylight. I look at all the photographs of who we used to be and see a stranger wearing my own face staring at me. I hear the replays of the promises you made and swore, and wonder how I never saw what they were really for. The warning signs were papered over with a pretty line, a masterpiece of misdirection, so perfectly benign. I took the fiction as a fact and made it something mine. A fool who couldn't see the poison creeping up the vine. And now the pieces start to fit in place, a look of pity on everybody's face. There's no excuse, there is no saving grace, just the aftertaste. And hindsight is a cruel, cruel art. It shows you how you broke your own damn heart. You see the ending right back at the start, and it just tears your world apart. think about the arguments I never could have won, defending your position from a battle that was done before it started. I was just a pawn inside your game, a secondary character to shoulder all the blame. And I remember feeling something wasn't right inside, a quiet sense of reason that I always pushed aside. I put my faith in you and let my own instincts just ride. A passenger who didn't know he was just taken for a ride. And I want to blame you for it all, for every single lie. But I'm the one who closed my own two eyes. I'm the one who wouldn't hear the goodbyes. And now I have to live with my own compromise. In hindsight, it was always in plain sight, in the harsh daylight. And hindsight is a cruel art. It shows you how you broke your own damn heart. You see the ending right back at the start, and it just tears your world apart. Tears it all apart. My own damn heart, right back at the start. Tears it all apart. My own damn heart, tears it all apart. One more push is all it's gonna take. One more push and everything will break. Another needle in a place I can't defend, a tiny fracture that you're trying to extend. You find a weakness and you magnify the flaw, ignoring every single one of nature's laws. It's just a game to you, a thing to pass the time, a little prodding just to see if I will climb out of the box you put me in, or if I'll just comply. Another test to see if I will live or die. You just keep pushing on the pressure point till everything is breaking at the joint. I'm telling you there's nothing left to disappoint. You just keep pushing on the pressure point. By 808 energy, I feel the structure starting to give way. The carefully constructed parts are in decay. The things I used to hold are slipping through my hand, a consequence you'll never understand. You call it helping, but it's sabotage instead. A quiet poison that you planted in my head, and now the roots are tangled in my final thread, and everything I am is hanging by that thread. You just keep pushing on the pressure point till everything is breaking at the joint. I'm telling you there's nothing left to disappoint. You just keep pushing on the pressure point. It's all coming down. It's all coming down now. It's all coming down. Another day, another bill to pay. The interest grows, it never goes away. The price of entry keeps on getting higher now. I'm running on empty, but I can't slow down somehow. You see the surface, you don't see the rust inside. A million tiny pieces of myself I have to hide. This isn't currency, it's something I can't earn. Another lesson that you think I have to learn. You take your portion like you think it's what you're owed, ignoring all the strain of this heavy, heavy load. And I'm balancing the books inside my head, stuck between the black and the red. And every single word you said just adds to the debt. This is the cost of living, the price that's unforgiving. For every breath I'm taking, a part of me is breaking. This is the cost of living, and I got nothing left for giving. Bye! You make a promise like you're handing out a loan, then you come to collect on a debt that's overgrown. You want a payment that I can no longer make for a promise that was always yours to break. I'm selling off the parts of me that I can't get back to cover deficits and keep the train on track. But every forward motion is a step into the black from an attack. I can't say an attack, I can't attack. And I'm balancing the books inside my head, stuck between the black and the red. And every single word you said just adds to the debt. This is the cost of living, the price that's unforgiving. For every breath I'm taking, a part of me is breaking. This is the cost of living, and I've got nothing left for giving. I'm closing my account, I'm walking from the deal. I'm done with paying for a thing that wasn't real. This deficit is something you can't heal. This bankruptcy is finally how I feel. The cost of living, unforgiving. Nothing left for giving. The cost of living. I pick the pieces up again, don't know where to begin. Every attempt to make it right just starts another useless fight. And every word I try to say, you find a way to twist and take away the meaning till it's something new, a weapon that belongs to you. And the silence is a statement, a promise left completely vacant. And I can't stand the expectation that I'm the one who's supposed to save this. This is something I can't fix, a tangled web of broken sticks. I'm caught inside your politics. This is something I can't fix, it's broken now. It's broken now. It's all coming down. It's broken now. You look at me with tired eyes and ask me for another compromise. But all my giving's been used up. I poured out everything that's in my cup. You want the person I once was, but he's a casualty of this because he didn't know what I know now. He did take it all, watch me fall, I'll still be here.
You can take the ground I'm on. You can take till it's all gone. But there's a part of me that's strong. This is what you can't take away. You chip away at my resolve again. A patient predator, an enemy you call a friend. You find the weakness in the place I cannot mend. Another message that you want your words to send. You think that you can make me someone I am not. You think you can erase the only thing I've got. But every piece you break away reveals a harder spot. Another lesson that you wish you hadn't taught. You can take the ground I'm on. You can take till it's all gone. But there's a part of me that's strong. This is what you can't take away. I'm stripped down to the bone, the muscle and the grit. And every lie you told me I'm now over it. This isn't your design, this isn't counterfeit. This is the core of me and you will not own it. So take a shot and try to make me bend. I know that this is something you can't comprehend. This isn't where my story's gonna end. This is the part of me that I will still defend. You can take the ground I'm on. You can take till it's all gone. But there's a part of me that's strong. This is what you can't take away. You can't take this away. This part of me. You can't take this away. This part of me. I am the sum of all the damage you have done. The final battle that can never be won. I am the proof of every single lie. I am the one thing that will never die. You can take the ground I'm on. You can take till it's all gone. But there's a part of me that's strong. This is what you can't take away. You've got a grip around my ankle, pulling me below into a place of apathy. I don't wanna know. You say you're trying, but you never even fight. You just keep pulling me away from any hint of light. This isn't partnership, this isn't compromise. This is me paying the full price for your lies. I'm dragging all your problems like a ball and chain, and getting nothing but the sorrow and the pain. And I can feel my own strength start to fade from every single promise that you never made. And I can't do this for you anymore. I'm leaving you on the floor. I'm cutting you loose. You're dead weight to me. The anchor I've been dragging through the sea. This is the last time you'll take a piece of me. I'm cutting you loose so I can be free.
the burden I've been holding, a story of dependence that is finally unfolding. You drain my energy and offer no support. This isn't a discussion, it's a final last resort. I'm done with being your excuse to never try. This is goodbye. I'm cutting you loose. You're dead weight to me. The anchor I've been dragging through the sea. This is the last time you'll take a piece of me. I'm cutting you loose so I can be the chain as it breaks apart is the only thing that's gonna mend my heart. I'm walking away, I'm making brand new start. This is the end, tearing it all apart. Dead weight, you're dead weight. Let go, you're dead weight. I'm cutting you. Play the part for you for all these years. I've been the comfort that would calm your fears. I've been the person that you wanted most, a willing host for your own angry ghost. But every line I spoke was from your script, and every time I smiled I bit my lip to keep the real me from coming through and disappointing the perfect view. And I can't hold this pose for very long, pretending to be something I am not is wrong. And I can feel the breaking from all this endless faking. This is everything that I am not, the perfect picture that you thought you got, a hollow shell of what you bought. This is everything that I am not. You wanted someone who was strong and sure. You wanted someone who was clean and pure. You wanted someone who would never break. For goodness sake, another thing to take. You built an idol from your own design and told yourself that it was really mine. But I was just a stone from which you carved the hungry part of you that's always starved. Can't hold this pose for very long, pretending to be something I am not is wrong. And I can feel the breaking from all this endless faking. This is everything that I am not, the perfect picture that you thought you got, a hollow shell of what you bought. This is everything
This is everything that I am not. The perfect picture that you thought you got. A hollow shell of what you bought. This is everything that I am not. Everything that I am not. The picture you forgot. Everything that I am not. It's all I've got. The choice was made, the price was paid, a promise broken, a trust betrayed. I see the wreckage smoking in the rear view now. A monument to every broken vow. I made a move because I had to get away from the corrosion that was happening each day. You can resent me, you can say I was the one who pulled the trigger of the metaphorical gun, but you're the one who loaded it and took the aim and taught me how to play a vicious little game. And there's no turning back from this. The final word, the final poison kiss. A paradise I know I'll never miss. There's no turning back from this. There's no turning back from this. Oh! I'm walking on a road I have to pave myself. Put your opinion back upon the shelf. It has no value in this currency of pain. Another drop of poison in the acid rain. I'd rather be alone and in the disarray than spend another second living life your way. So I accept the consequence of what I've done, 'cause in the end at least the war is finally won. And there's no turning back from this. The final word, the final poison kiss. A paradise I know